Do you think war is the only solution to resolve an issue? A nuclear war will not cause destruction for countries who will directly engage in the war. But it is equally dangerous for the entire world, for the entire Earth, including all the species living on this planet. So what if nuclear war happens between the United States and Russia? If they each use their current nuclear arsenals, they would burn every major city and industrial area in each country. Within a week of the nuclear war, 150 million tons of black smoke would enter the atmosphere. Black smoke would rise into the stratosphere, covering Earth and lasting for years. The black smoke absorbed sunlight, preventing it from reaching the Earth. 2 weeks after the war, as the smoke spreads around the world, it gets dark and cold at the Earth's surface. The sunlight that is absorbed by the smoke in the upper atmosphere heats it, destroying the ozone layer. This lets dangerous ultraviolet radiation reach the Earth. UV radiations destroy DNA, the building blocks of life, which will lead to increased cases of cancer. After 2 months, temperature over all continental and land regions will fall below the freezing point. And now we have a nuclear winter. Agriculture will not be possible for several years. After 2 months, rainfall will stop all over continental land regions. After 4 months, existing stocks of food will run out. Cold, dry, dark conditions will prevent agriculture for several years. After 2 years, most people on Earth will starve to death. A few people on coastlines may survive, but they have to deal with the cold, dark conditions and the enhanced UV radiations. The number of survivors will be very low, and most will be in the southern hemisphere. 4 years later, temperatures slowly begin to rise, but will not be back to prior conditions for another 20 years. Even 5 years after the war, skin cancer is still on the rise. It would take around 10 years for nature to begin to take over once again. After 20 years, any survivors will still have to stay away from highly radioactive areas. All this can happen with the currently operational 4,000 nuclear weapons in the US and Russian arsenals. Even the use of 100 nuclear weapons by any of these 9 nuclear nations could produce climate change, unprecedented in recorded human history and resulting in famine for billions. Thank you. Please subscribe the channel for more videos.